Hey guys, Rix here. And today, while this might be entitled a Vietnam War mock update video, it's kind of a little bit unique, I guess we can say, because in this video, it's going to be short, but I'm going to be asking you guys what you think I should use with a certain piece. So as you can see in front of you, I have hundreds of this, I don't even know what you call it. It's kind of like a plant stem piece. It's a very unique piece. I can put it down on the ground just so you guys can see what it looks like. So that's what it looks like when it's all alone. I think that it actually looks best when you put multiple together. So if I can get this one to stay down. So something like that. I feel like when you group it together, it looks more like a cohesive plant and more essentially like something that is actually realistic, right? But the point of this video, or the point of this update, should I say, is not to inform you of any additional figures that I put on. They're the same as the previous two episodes, but to ask you guys, honestly, what should I do with these? What type of plant or what type of field or what can I do with them? I have a lot of them. I kind of plan to use them for a future Star Wars mock for a field because I felt like they looked a little bit futuristic, almost sci-fi like. Now that might just be my own opinion, but that's kind of how I felt. Now I think that you can use them as marshland plants. I guess that's one way to put it, or kind of swamp plants. If you guys remember the previous videos, as you can see over there, that's how I've used them in the past, and also right here at the base of these leaves. So, as I stated at the beginning, the big question for this video, the big update, is I have hundreds of these. What do you guys think I should do? There's a lot of possibilities with these, as you guys have seen by, the one little bit over there. They can be used essentially as stabilizers for other plants that you have going on, or they can be on their own in a big field. I was thinking maybe I should try on a 16 by 16 plate, just completely covering it in them and seeing what it looks like, but I don't entirely know whether that would be the best use of them or whether that would even look good. So again, I'll pose to you, what should I do with these plant pieces? If you guys have any experience using them, that would be great. I have many of them. Most of them are olive green, as you can see. Some of them are that bright neon green, but beyond that, this is kind of just the big question. I keep saying this is the question, but really, I'm emphasizing, what should I do with these pieces? I have seen some mocks that use them, but generally they seem to be futuristic or Star Wars mocks, or they appear to be very limited use in mocks that are of historical time periods. So that's kind of why I am stuck on this right now, because I don't really have an inspiration as to how to use these pieces effectively. They're not as useful as, say, those normal green plant stems that you can see right there. If I zoom in, as these guys you see on the bottom here, because these more blend in essentially as conventional plants, I think that they blend in a little bit better than the stem pieces we're talking about right now. So that's kind of why I come to you with this question. Now, I don't want this video to run on too long because there aren't actually any tangible updates to the mock. As you can see, it's all the same. Nothing has changed from the last week. And this update is really just a question to you guys. So I'm not going to say it anymore other than this last time. What should I do with them? Should I use them in a field? Should I kind of test out that technique? Should I continue using them around ponds and stuff like that because they look like swamp plants or kind of like marshland plants? Or should I stick to using them lightly as stabilizers for essentially the other olive leaf pieces that I use or the other olive plants that I'm trying to build? I think that there are some possibilities that I've thought of to use them for, but I'm not entirely sure what would look best. I know that a lot of you that subscribe to me and that follow me do build mocks yourself, so I would love any feedback in terms of what you think would be best for these pieces. But other than that, I don't have any other updates for this video, so I'm not going to ramble on and repeat myself like I know that I have already somewhat. So as always, guys, like, comment, subscribe, do all the normal stuff. This, of course, has been another episode of the Vietnam War mock series, and while there wasn't many updates, there was an important question about vegetation. So, as always, I'll catch you next time, guys.